Well, as a long-time MOSPLAN resident, having been fortunate as parents to be involved in a community rich in environmental opportunities, I have been a volunteer in many facets of the community, such as Sea Scouts, swimming, lawn bowls, church, and now computer pals as a trainer for the over 55s. And in these modern days, it's quite an event. And not only been a long time resident, I'm an aged resident as well, having reached my 95th birthday and still looking to be involved. All these activities require transport, and I have been fortunate to be a long-time driver, only relinquishing my licence approaching my 95th birthday. Transport is one of the priorities which I think beset so many of the residents in our community, because we have through traffic which travels from the Warringah Shire over the Spit Bridge on the way to various communities. Also, the advantage of people to go to our Taronga Zoo, where you again are surrounded 75% of our community is surrounded by water. So for many people going to the zoo, or now out onto the headland of MOSPLAN, which has been redeveloped with the approval and financial support of the Headland Committee and also the MOSPLAN Council. This again opens up so many opportunities, but also so many factors where transport is involved. The upgraded drill hall is a joy to see, as the MOSPLAN Council entertained so many volunteers just prior to the Christmas celebrations. To see the improvement for the youth, for their activities, for netball, for indoor sport, and so many other activities that are being planned by the council to avail themselves of this grant of enlarged area. The council will have to consider more traffic other than that along the main highways. As I said, parking is a premium, even to go and do your normal shopping. And again, having relinquished my car and still being independent and able to walk to the shopping, this again, I feel one of the absolute necessities would be to establish a taxi rank somewhere located to Bridgepoint, looking at possibly Brady Street, where there are 2 retirement villages with people independent but wanting transport, and to try to obtain a taxi by phone is not simple when you're only wishing it for a short time of duty or travel. And this is one thing that I feel should be high on any planning for the future. Coming back to the computer age, so many of us did not want to see or know about computers as we aged or retired from business. But again, we have learned that it is necessary. And how important is the mouse? Where once in our lives, or sometimes in our life, we avoided the mouse, but now it sits quietly on the mat waiting for us to use to our advantage. And again, as a computer trainer for the over 55s, where so many older people are being presented by family members of a computer, as I was, and not having a great deal of training, having had a great deal of training in computer work, as I was a fashion designer for women's clothing. And I still do so for my children, my great-grandchildren. It's my privilege and their pleasure. That's right. So, coming back on the computers, to be able to help an older person, to be able to accomplish the technology involved in communicating with their family members overseas while they are travelling or going to further their education is really a reward. Sometimes after I have finished my sessions on a Monday afternoon, I walk home pleased that I have helped somebody. They also feel that I've got wings because I have made something possible to them. That to me is life, and I encourage younger people to keep looking up with a vision, and the older people to continue to have the advantage of what is available to you within our wonderful community. So those are the things that I feel that are important.